This is John Jackson, founder of Archery Tag.
Oh yeah. And so I want to explain the origin story here, just how we met. So I was flipping.
I'm still curious myself.
I think it was it Delta, American Airlines in the actual the in-flight
Delta
magazine.
Airlines.
Delta.
Yeah, Sky
Okay.
Magazine.
So I'm with my girlfriend, flipping through the magazine like I always do in the airplane because I'm not allowed to touch my electronics because they'll kick me in the throat. And so I'm flipping through and I see this thing called Archery Tag. I was just like, oh my God. It's like paintball, but with bows and arrows.
Yeah.
But I'm extremely fascinated by archery. I actually own a bow. I still have not. I put the string on, but I haven't even drawn it and shot it because I don't know the technical foundation. And
That's why I'm here today.
that's why you're here today.
That's
So
why
I
I'm
was
here today.
very eager to maybe go through some of the technique. If you'd like to talk about a little bit of the origin, that's great. And I think we have about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And
That's all I need.
And then I'd love to have you maybe shoot something off my head.
I happen to find an apple here.
Okay. Should we do that first? What do you think?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Go
So
ahead.
we've not met before. This is not something
No,
we've
I've
rehearsed.
never met the guy. All right. Now don't move. Can you
Okay.
stand still?
I can stand still.
You sure?
I'm
All right.
I'm incentivized to not move.
Are you scared?
A little bit, yeah.
Good. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and shoot the apple off Tim's head, and I'll kind of illustrate, and I'm going to ask for a couple of volunteers that can come up here, and we're going to basically teach you how to do the same thing in 20 minutes, okay? So we're going to see if we can knock that apple off his head. I'm totally sorry. Okay, so I was not focused on the proper target, okay?
I'm like shaking. I need someone to put this on my head.
All right, let's try. You all right there, buddy?
Oh, I'm good.
All right, okay. So the key is to focus on that apple. In my case, I'm looking at that little white dot, the sticker, okay? And you draw back and you identify your apple, okay? So, good sport.
Well done.
All right, so can I get a couple of volunteers, and we're going to get our target set up over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to teach the most important thing about archery, just like basketball, shooting a basketball, is form, understanding how to get that arrow to the target, okay? We're going to start out simple. We're going to take the center out of the target.
Nice.
And then we're going to work our way down. So I like to start with a larger target and then shrink that down to shrink your focus. We're looking at the target. You don't want to, a lot of the mistakes that I see new archers make is they try to sight down that arrow, okay? And that's a poor technique. The other thing they do is they keep their wrist down, okay? And they do that. That's kind of like Rick was talking about throwing a basketball. You want to keep your shoulders kind of in line and level with the target. Okay, take your finger off the arrow and draw that back. Elbow up. Okay, bring that right up to your mouth. Okay, go ahead and just pull through. Keep pulling your fingers back and release. Let go of your fingers. Let go of your fingers. Okay,
Close.
that's a good shot. You hit the target.
John, how far do you tend to angle the bow? To one side? Like,
Just so you have got a clear sight window.
and you're anchoring the actual knock here to the corner of the mouth?
Yeah, I use my finger right up here.
Oh,
Okay.
great. Like a fish.
Yeah. Maybe I could get some water. So what I want you to do is once you get that arrow up under your eye, that's going to help your left and right. Okay. And then when you're looking down that arrow, I want you to focus all your energy on that circle. Don't don't worry about the tip of your arrow. That should be in your peripheral vision.
Oh, I see.
Okay? And you're going to see that sitting under the target.
Oh,
kind of
under
like
the
when you
target.
shoot a gun and you're looking at the sights, the target sits on top of the sights. So that hole will actually sit on top of this point.
So it should be the whole circle on top of it.
Yeah. Let me illustrate again, okay? Pull the bow back, just like this. Okay, and you see how my eye is in line with that arrow. okay? And I kind of straighten out my back, okay? And you release the pressure on your fingers.
How much do your fingers move? Or do they stay right here when you release, or
You
do
bring,
they actually come
you
back?
kind of bring back.
They come back, okay.
Now the other thing, okay, you got close. Here's your bow. We're gonna get you guys getting through the target. And relax your fingers and straighten your back. There you go. Okay, see you're getting smaller target now, okay?
When you say straighten your back, like when I'm in here,
Okay,
are my
so when
shoulder
you're
blades coming together?
when you're
Like
pulling
that?
back like that, it just kind of like that, okay? And then you relax your fingers, okay? And you keep your head, like Rick was talking about with shooting the basket, you know, don't move your head to see where the arrow is going. And also hold your bow still until that arrow hits the target.
What is
'Cause
your...
a lot of people will do this to see where that arrow
follow
goes.
through.
And that'll affect the flight. All right, and women, their elbow pivots in more. So if they stand lined up with the target like this, they're going to hit their arm. When you hold your bow out there, kind of don't totally extend your arm out, okay? Because you're more likely to hit your forearm. See how it's kind of bent? And so I hold my bow up, lined up with the target. Think of it like pointing your finger at the target, okay? When you point your finger at the target, that's the same thing with holding your bow. See, if you held your finger out there, you're going to line that up with that target, okay? So every time you should be able to get that through the hole. Now, what you did is you moved at the last second, okay? The other thing that's really key, if you watch me shoot, I don't hold it there very long.
Okay.
I usually pull back, identify your target. Again, think of it like pointing your finger at that target. You bring that up, you draw back, fine tune, and pull through the shot.
Okay.
Just like that. Now I'm not left-handed, but I'm gonna try left-handed.
That'll get better. That was close.
I'm not good left-handed.
What's counterintuitive to me is that it seems like I'm aiming so low
Yeah.
to have it like down here basically.
And I tell a lot of people,
It does.
don't focus on the arrow. Focus on the target. Now, when you pull back, again, once you get it lined up with your eye, you're good this way.
Okay.
If you're off on your left and right, that's form.
Okay.
The up and down is just a matter of gauging, you know, where your arrow flight's going to be. But left and right, that's all form. I like a challenge. I like a challenge. You guys are going to be so tickled by the end of this section. Draw back and bring this finger right up by your mouth. Okay. Oh, you hit the edge. See? All right.
Progress.
We're getting there.
You know, this is important. As long as you're trending in the right direction,
Yes.
you're making progress. I'm serious.
The other thing that's really key to, we got 5 minutes left, so we got to work fast, ladies.
Okay. All right.
The key is attitude. Having that attitude. Focus on that target. Pull through. Oh, right on the edge. Okay, we're going to get this. Okay, elbow straight. Pull through. Good. Release. Okay, now. He's moving up to the red ring. Come on now. Focus on that center hole. Aim small, miss small.
Take that last shot. One more, coach, one more. Put me in.
That could have group hug. Oh, that was exciting. That couldn't have worked out any better.
That was like a Disney sports movie ending.
Again, attitude, repetitive, working on that form, and practice.
Yeah.
Muscle memory. That's what I was shooting in my hotel room this morning. Probably made the neighbors wonder what I was doing in there. But putting apples. So I shoot my arrows everywhere I go. That's the nice thing about these foam-tipped arrows. They're really safe.
Yeah, cool.
So thank you very much,
you.
John.
Thank you.
We really
Thank you very
appreciate it.
much.
All right.
That's great.
Thank you.